AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
You see it in Flea's eyes. You know where I'm going. He got his eyes on the prize, baby, Bubba. The big game is almost here. It's now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks.
Run your game.
The saga continues like Wu-Tang. The Miami Heat are engaged with Golden State Warriors and Phoenix Suns on a potential trade, according to Shams Charania. However you say your damn name, respectfully. You kind of
look like Shams.
A little bit.
Mad race. The TNT crew discussed it a couple of days ago, and one of the most interesting talks. It sparked a lot of conversation. Let's see what Shaq and Charles had to say about this.
In this situation, it's more about human nature. I know exactly how Jimmy feels. I've been in situations many times. All that I've done for you, and you don't want to give me what I want. So human nature kicks in.
Well, I gave you what you want because you signed a deal that goes on to next year.
But hold on. I want an extension, and Charles going to say you don't pay.
You want more.
That's not said. So the part I hate about this business of basketball thing, it always has to be somebody's fault. I think it's more human nature. All I've done for you guys, you don't want to give me an extension. So now human nature kicks in. You don't want me, I don't want you. So I don't like.
You still have to be professional.
Yeah, but I don't like it's his fault and he's unprofessional. He's doing that. Human nature kicks in. You guys don't want
if
me.
you sign a deal, first of all, hold on. Go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead. If you sign a deal that has an extension,
I want an
next
extension.
Year, you're not getting one. So you're saying you want? You're not getting one. It's not saying that you want. You're not getting one. It's not like you
so
want
human nature kicker. You don't want me. I don't want to be here.
This year, next year.
We should just leave it at that. Not it's Jimmy's fault. It's Pat's fault.
No.
It's basketball.
But Pat Riley ain't gonna just give him away.
That's fine. But
Jimmy Butler's a really good player.
I'm saying. People that don't understand it, this is the.
No, we understand it very well.
Yeah, we understand. This is
the public understands. Shaq. No, they have paid. Jimmy Butler makes $50 million a year.
You want more? So what?
He ain't getting more.
Okay, so guess what? You don't want me. I don't want to be here.
Okay, but you can't just not show up to work.
Why not?
Because you took the other two. You took the 50 for this year and next year.
Okay.
So you're saying you took those two, but you're not because you don't get two more.
Doesn't matter.
You could ask for a trade, but you gotta show up.
Nature. You don't want me. I don't want to be here.
You don't feel a responsibility when you are under contract for this season to play this.
And next year,
I do.
I'm gonna be honest. And I agree with my brother Fleet to a certain extent with the Jimmy Butler thing. I'm over Jimmy Butler. I think us as fans, I used to call Jimmy Butler a superstar, and I used to get roasted for it. And I think us as fans, we kind of is to blame for this because we made Jimmy Butler something that he never was. Good player, great player. I don't know. Had some great moments in the playoffs, but he's been a problem everywhere he's been. We have to just start being honest. He was a problem in Minnesota. Like I said, the Philly thing, they didn't want to re-sign you. Was a reason for that. Maybe we'll find out one day, but it was a reason they chose to keep Tobias Harris over you. Maybe because Tobias Harris is not a headache. You go to Minnesota, that was a disaster. And then now, it's a disaster in Miami. I don't blame Pat Riley for not wanting to extend him because he is an older player. And as we see, the only older player that you can extend that's still playing good basketball is LeBron James. And it hurts me to the soul to say that. But he still is an attraction. His jersey is still selling. And people are coming out to watch him. No disrespect. Nobody's coming to watch Jimmy Butler. And you're not winning basketball games. Now, I'm going to flip it a little bit. Pat Riley has to take some type of blame. If we want to do the pie, I would give Jimmy Butler 75%. I would give Pat Riley 25%. I think Pat Riley is too small for his own good. He had problems with LeBron James. Now you have problems with Jimmy Butler. What's the reason that Pat Riley can't get no players to play in Miami? Supposed to be a great city. Beautiful weather. LeBron had people damn near in line to come down there. LeBron leave, you can't get nobody down there. So for me, you know, Jimmy Butler has some type of gripe where it's like, yo, bro, I need some help. Okay, you can't get me the help. You don't want to extend me. Now, how they going about it, I don't like it. Jimmy Butler is, like I said, if we doing the pie, he takes most of the blame. But we're not going to act like Pat Riley is not at fault at all. Where's the players at? You've been to 2 finals with Jimmy Butler. Are you putting too much stock into Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero? So for me, you know, Pat Riley had, you know, you don't want to pay guys. You want to keep getting these second and third string guys, and you not, like I said, Jimmy Butler, he's a cancer. But once this is all said and done, let's see what happens in the future with Pat Riley and the Miami Heat. Because let's be realistic. If Jimmy Butler's not in the Miami Heat uniform, ever since LeBron James, the Miami Heat will be looking like the Washington Wizards. Simple and plain. They don't get no players. They don't want to pay nobody. So I think Pat Riley has to take some type of blame. But the way Jimmy Butler is going about things, I'm going to be honest, bro. If I'm a GM or a coach, which we know I'm not, I wouldn't want to have no parts of Jimmy Butler, just to be honest with you. And I'm definitely not giving you no $60 million a year. You can forget that. So for me, I think Jimmy Butler is playing himself. And I think he's going about it totally wrong. Totally wrong. And I'm over Jimmy Butler.
Lee, what do you think about this Jimmy Butler debacle in Miami?
I hate seeing this type of shit play out for us to see, right? Like if this played out behind the scenes, ain't none of our business. Cool, y'all work out what y'all got to work out. But when we watching him in real time get suspended 3 times within a span of 3 weeks, right? When we see the behavior that he's displaying, which I'm totally against. This is some diva bullshit. It's some diva bullshit. I listened to Shaq when you played that clip, and it reminded me of arguing with one of my exes. Like, it was feminine talk. Don't talk to me about, love you, Darlene, love you, Laturia, but don't talk to me about no fucking human nature. You a professional basketball player, a multi-million-dollar players. Like, what are we talking about right now? Human nature? Go the fuck out there and play. You play, your teammates love you. Right? This ain't, you got to put some of that shit to the side if you are who you say you are. Right? You one of the top players in the league. You a leader of that franchise. You brought them to 2 straight not 2 straight, but you brought them to 2 finals. Right? The people in that locker room respect you, bro. How many of these niggas don't respect you no more? How many of these, how does Jaime Jaquez Jr. look at you right now? How does Tyler Hero look at you right now? Fuck the vets. How do these niggas look at you right now? By how you're behaving. Oh shit, when I get like that, Jimmy was the 29th pick in the first round. JUCO player, had to figure out his way in the league. Tibbs gave him a shot. His stature grew and he became an all-star, and now he's a great player. Oh, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Okay, maybe I can act like that when I get nice. Right? He's setting poor examples. Be a fucking professional. Show up to work, bro. Show up to work. This is diva bullshit. For a nigga that didn't even have it on a silver platter. You had to work for everything that you got. The nerve of you to be turning your nose up now, acting like niggas got to kiss your ass. And that's a reoccurring occurrence with this dude. You left Chicago the same way. You left Minnesota the same way. Philly the same way. Now you're going to depart from here the same fucking way? Excuse my language, y'all. I'm just a little passionate about this because I love basketball. Unfortunately, the NBA, there's a business side of it, but I like basketball. Jimmy Butler is a tough player. He's somebody I enjoy watching play the game. So if you're playing the game at a high level, go out there and play. You're wasting a year now. You're wasting a year, and you fucking up your reputation now. For me, because who's gonna want to touch you now?
Yeah.
You having a problem with one of the best guys in NBA history, the best people in NBA history. I agree with you, OG. Does Riley need to take some of this? 100%. He's got an iron fist. Like you said, this is a new day and age, right? The way that our parents parented us, we can't parent our kids the same way. It's just a little different time. We got to change some shit up a little bit, right? How we approach these kids nowadays is not the same way that we got approached when we was kids. So we got to change some shit up a little bit. So yes, I agree with you, OG. Pat Riley has to tweak it a little bit. But this is a guy that left the Knicks after he faxed us. And for the last 20 some odd years, that franchise has been relevant. Have they had some down years? For sure. But that franchise has been relevant. They've won championships. He's brought great players in there. So, okay, Pat Riley could take some blame. But, Jimmy, be an adult. You're a veteran in the league. Anybody that brings you into their locker room now is going to forget what you can bring on the basketball court. They bring you in the locker room to nurture some of these young knuckleheads. Are you even capable of doing that anymore? There's a lot of questions for me around his character at this point. And I don't even know you, respectfully. If you ever see this, I don't know you. But I can only go off of what I see. And it's getting weird. Y'all are exposing Bam now. And Bam looks like an average player because he has to take on being the best player on his team. He's not that type of guy. For real, oh, come on. He's not that type of guy. And now we about to kick Bam in the back because he looks average?
Yeah, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy is so nasty over there. Bam stocks went down so bad. I know Bam agent and family is going, my nigga, we might not be able to get that 60 a year like everybody else. Like, not listen.
Come on. So I'll give it to you, Fabian. But my last thing is this, man. Shaq's the last person that needs to be speaking on something like this. And I understand the dynamics of the show, right? Somebody's got to be on one side. Somebody's got to be on the other. Kenny could play the middle. And if Ernie gets a little passionate, he going to be on one side. I get it. But that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And the only reason it's embarrassing for me is because y'all know the type of Kobe Bryant fan I am. That's embarrassing because that lets me know what niggas had to deal with you. You could have been the best player of all time, not of your era, of all time. We could be talking about Shaquille O'Neal like he is the best, the pinnacle, and then everybody else. We don't talk about him like that. And we don't talk about him like that fucking comfortably because he earned how we talk about him. He earned every bit of it. Floor is yours, right?
That was amazing. I think Shaq, to your point, as he's talking, I do like when he talks like that. I don't think he's great at arguing and being in a space like that in a platform, but I enjoy him being honest more than Barkley. Barkley's full of shit to me. Shaq is out there, like you said. He did pull that off with the Lakers. He pulled that off with Orlando. He got jealous of Penny, and he wanted to leave.
He pulled that off in Miami with the nigga we talking about.
Right, but all that is true. Barkley did the same thing with Philly. It's a business. You pull moves you pull your weight, whatever leverage you have to make whatever moves you want. You become a diva. It's part of the arrogance. It's part of making the right decisions. And when you walk through that door, you take what comes with it. And yes, it's true. I've always felt that way. Kobe looked at Shaq like, if I was you, I would be the best ever, right? That's a fact. But Pat Riley's the one that traded Shaq, that wanted to deal with Shaq. Pat Riley's the one that traded for LeBron, and LeBron left. You got Shaq leaving. You had to trade D-Wade. You were the one that wanted Jimmy Butler on Miami. You were the one that made Jimmy Butler feel like he was comfortable to be himself in Miami, because that's what he said when he first got there with J.J. Redick. Let's not forget any of this shit. That, again, that tie game changes stripes. Enough is enough with the Pat Riley bullshit. The same way he left the Knicks. That's a shiesty dude, man. Enough is enough with this bullshit. I'm sick of that. I know Jimmy Butler is who he is, but I appreciate Shaq being honest about the business of basketball. Everybody's not going to be Kobe and Michael Jordan. That's not how it is. Some of these guys practice their divaness. They're going to get down like that, and you have to deal with it. Pat Riley has 60 years in the game. You've dealt with it before. He came up with the term three-peat, the greed for more, whatever it is. He knows what it is to deal with a team when they win, when they don't win, all this shit. I don't want to hear about this. Jimmy. I don't want to hear about none of this shit about Jimmy Butler's fault. You caused it on yourself. You didn't know this was coming. He left every other team like that. It'll be different with you. Nah, you know what was happening, bro. 2 finals. Nobody expected that out of Jimmy Butler. Nobody expected that, and it could have been 3. He was a shot away from 3 finals appearances. I will never shit on Jimmy Butler for this. He is who he is, and he's stuck by. He's selling his coffee and he's chilling. And now he wants up out of there. He's getting suspended. He's losing money for doing whatever he wants to do in Miami. Being insubordinate, call it whatever you want to call it. He don't want to be there. Get rid of him. Now you're forced to get rid of him. Why are you forced to do it now? You've been talking about this since the summertime when you said you're going to adhere to the rules or whatever the fuck you were saying, Pat Riley. Then fuck Pat Riley, bro. All the way. I don't want to hear that shit. So you're the only one gets to run the team the way you want to? To your point, AllBall, how come why isn't Miami a destination spot like LA and New York? That's Florida. What are we talking about? The only guy you can scrounge in the last 5-7 years is Jimmy Butler. And he did the job. You didn't do your job by giving him the teammates to get to the next level. Period. I can't be mad at this. You got D-Wade, Shaq. You got LeBron with D-Wade again. You should have got somebody else.
You can't be mad at what?
I can't be mad at Jimmy Butler wanting to leave now after he told you I need another player.
So
we need more help.
So how I
see Dame going to Milwaukee.
No,
because that's who he is.
Fabian,
He's
show up to fucking work. Show up to work. Show up to work.
If I don't show up to work, they're not paying me, bro. And I'm risking losing whatever, my rep, all that shit. What is Pat Riley risking? Nothing. He's gonna be the owner, continue to be the owner, and somebody there might get duped. All them dudes there, Bam, all these guys, y'all better be paying attention. He might tell you some shit that you want to hear, but he's full of it. He's full of it, and he showed his cards. I don't like this shit whatsoever, and I've been tired of Pat Riley with this nonsense. You were at the championship against Denver, you got him no help. Bro, they played the Nuggets. Jimmy Butler was hurt. We forgetting that? Missed the game against us. Nah, man. I cannot be on Pat Riley's side with this. I've had enough of Daryl Morey got to go for Philadelphia. A lot of these guys running these organizations, maybe they shouldn't be running these organizations anymore. Pat Riley got to give it up.
That's a fair conversation. But for you to champion Jimmy Butler's behavior, like we want all of our stars to do and exit the way he's exiting, it's not right.
That's not.
I don't give a fuck about Pat Riley or not.
That's
Pat,
not.
He's done this everywhere he's going. So you could single out Pat Riley all you want, but the fact still remains: where he goes, he brings the same behaviors. This is just magnified now because it's Riley.
Okay,
he did the shit to Morey. He did the shit to whoever was in Minnesota. He did the shit to whoever was in Chicago. Like, what are we talking about?
But I'm not championing Jimmy Butler's behavior, right? I'm not championing. That's not what a champion looks like, clearly, because you could have won more if you did a different way. If you stood there. That team is in 6th place right now in the Eastern Conference. They're not a bad team. Jimmy could have helped that team. That kid Khalil Ware is exactly what I thought it was going to be. They got some guys over there. Bam ain't no bum. This kid's coming out. What's the point guard's name? What's the point guard's name?
Bam is a multiple-time All-Star. Like, we cut it out with that.
No,
Bam's not a bum shit. We just debated if LaMelo Ball's an All-Star. We about to kill Bam. I'm not.
No. What's the kid's name? The point guard?
Hold on.
No.
Listen, man, please, I ain't scared of you, man. You ain't gonna sit here and debo. Listen, Bam is a bum. I'm saying it. I've been saying it.
You've been saying it. That's why I'm so passionate about that shit.
I've been saying it now. Y'all know when we say bums, we exaggerate.
Yeah,
but listen, you and Flea and Fabian just now killed this topic. Let me just say that. Eloquently, great, like, but
on two sides.
Right. Listen,
sides.
y'all,
I love that.
Y'all killed it. But for me, I have to be honest. I'm not a fan of Pat Riley. I agree with both of y'all. Y'all both make great points. Jimmy Butler plays a major part in this because it's his track record. But Pat Riley has to take blame. And I don't like that when all these networks and all these players talk about this situation. Nobody blames Pat Riley one bit, Flea. Once again, if we want to do, okay, Jimmy Butler get 85%, Pat Riley has to take some type of blame because, once again, we have to be honest. You can't get nobody to play over there, bro. You don't want to pay nobody. You running that thing like a sweatshop, if you want me to be honest.
But I don't think that's honest. This guy, if we look at his track record, there's guys that he paid because he thought they was going to be good. He paid Hassan Whiteside. He paid Dion Waiters. He paid Tyler Johnson. I'm not naming, hold on. I'm not naming guys that are perennial time, but I'm talking about guys that he's trying to bring in there to help elevate that team. He opens the purse. He spends money. He paid Jimmy Butler.
Those are awful signings, number one.
Dwayne Wade came back.
Crawling. Yes, but that's Wade County. There's a lot to the branding.
No, but how does that? How we gonna give it Wade a caveat when Riley went and drafted him?
Oh, of course. Listen, there's no denying any of that. They look the scouting, the talent that they drafted again. They got talent and all that for it. But my point is, it ain't about championing Jimmy Butler. All I'm saying is everybody ain't gonna be Kobe, and everybody ain't gonna be no Udonis Haslem. Everybody ain't going to be that loyal to you like that. And just because they're not that doesn't make them such a bad person. Where was the listening to this guy? This is the diva you signed up. That's all I'm saying. Shaq is the same way. And they got rid of him. Just as faster. And it wasn't all this. Maybe you don't respect him enough to give him just to get rid of him the way he wanted to be get rid of. That's what I'm saying.
Well, let me ask a question for the panel and for the comments. Nobody want to go to Miami. That's the consensus, right? I'll jump on that bandwagon too. Fuck it. Nobody want to be in Miami. Why is nobody clamoring to go trade for Jimmy Butler?
How you saying that when the Warriors and Suns want to do it? When Memphis wants to do it?
Now, after the price has dropped, after I take a couple 100,000 off, now you want to buy it. Now you want to buy this shit. That's what happened, right?
No. They were saying that from the summertime, Flea. It was Pat Riley who said, "I'm not trading Jimmy Butler." He said that.
Just came out. The teams are now interested because Riley has no choice but to give him away for 10 cents to the dot. Now, let's go. I'm knocking on the door. Let's go.
Right, but Flea, if you tell me in the summertime, I'm not trading Jimmy Butler, he went on an interview and did that. When the hell does Pat Riley do interviews?
When have you heard of a team knocking down the door to come get Jimmy Butler?
The Miami Heat.
No. I'm talking about right now.
Listen. Right now. Listen, they're knocking right now. Like, we can't go in circles about this. He's wanted right now. He's in demand. Phoenix is desperate. The Warriors are desperate. These guys are desperate. They think they got something in the tank. All I'm saying is,
why is it not done yet?
You're trading them anyway. Why didn't you do this? Because of Pat Riley. Let's not get this twisted.
You know what it is? And the clip you played with TNT, it was a little bit after where Barkley kept mentioning, with this battle, Pat Riley doesn't lose. And I think the reason why, Flea, that Jimmy Butler's not traded yet is because this is going to be the first time Pat Riley is going to lose. Because once Jimmy Butler gets traded, Miami is going to be a lottery team. They're going to be dirt. They're going to be in the tank. And wherever Jimmy Butler goes, that team might get significantly better.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.